I'm always amazed at the number of products we cram inside these boxes, especially a small one like this. Merry Chrysler, Happy Honda Days, and Merry Toyota-thon. Whatever you and your family celebrate, I hope that you've had time to get together with friends and family and you are enjoying this time of the year. And I really mean that. 2023 is coming to a close and 2024 is quickly encroaching. And it's making me kind of nervous, man. As I get older, time goes wicked fast. And everyone says that, time flies, it's just part of getting older, but I'm only 28, but it just seems like the years are ticking by and I feel like I'm constantly nervous and I'm not getting enough done. There's so much I want to do in life, but at the same time, I'm so incredibly thankful for all of the individual experiences that I've had. Incredibly thankful for this job, incredibly thankful for this community, thankful to be part of this team, and I very, very much look forward to 2024 and to see what it has in store for all of us. So, with that being said, I have supply drop number 24. As always, this is the Major Crate. Let's get started. All right, don't be fooled. Our major crates are normally in larger boxes than this one. This is all the same bang for your buck. We've got a ton of stuff in here. It's just in a smaller box. It's not size that matters. At least that's what my wife tells me to make me feel good about myself. Anyway, moving on. As always, we include these pamphlets. This is just for you to read, and so you have a good idea of what exactly is in your box, what we send out. Read the descriptions. I write this stuff. Maybe it's useful, maybe it's not. Check it out. All right, we're starting off strong today with this product from MyMedic. Brought to you by our favorite first aid powerhouse. MyMedic has provided us with another top tier product, the Sidekick. Everyone needs a sidekick. Every hero needs a sidekick, right? This first aid kit will ensure you stay ready for everyday minor injuries while on the move. This IFAK can be used as a standalone kit or an on-the-go addition to your existing supplies. Featuring a high-end metal clip and a Hypalon Molly panel, this durable lightweight first aid kit will ensure that you and your loved ones are always prepared. All right, I use the word or the phrase IFAK in there, I-F-A-K. That's definitely like a military term. It stands for Individual First Aid Kit. The key word there is individual. This is supposed to be carried by one person, and it should have just enough supplies for that singular user to be prepared for minor injuries. In the Army, you're going to be filling this thing with different products than every day-to-day use. When you think about the products that are going inside of your medical kits, think about the injuries that are most likely to occur. Obviously, if you're active duty, regardless of branch, gunshot wounds and shrapnel and those severe types of injuries are going to be the most likely to occur. So the things that are going to be filled in those IFAKs are going to be slightly different than the ones that are going to be included in this kit. That being said, MyMedic puts a lot of time and energy thinking about who's going to be using these products, where they're going to be using them, the most likely types of injuries that could occur, and they give you the necessary supplies to prepare for those types of situations. So check this one out. Perfect little pack. It's got Molly webbing on the back here so that it can be woven onto your regular plate carrier, whatever your kit is. Stick it on your side. It can be used that way. Alternatively, what they also have, what can happen is you can actually remove the Molly patch because it's attached via Velcro. So check it out. It comes, once I remove this strap here, the whole thing comes off. So this Molly panel can be completely detached, and you can just use it as sort of a satchel. As we said in the description, you can use it as a standalone item or in addition to your current medical supplies. Maybe you have like a weekend bag, and inside that weekend you have a day pack. This could be your day pack. It's just going to be one singular portion of a larger kit that you keep on you at all times. So inside our little IFAK, which by the way is designated with a medical cross on the outside. That is so if you happen to walk up on someone who has experienced an injury, maybe they're unconscious, they can't tell you where the medical supplies are, the little cross is going to indicate that there are medical supplies in this pouch. Genius. So super high quality build here, high quality zippers all the way around, and we've got this thing loaded up with some essential medical supplies that we think make the most sense for our consumers in the day-to-day activities that you're likely going to be engaged in. So in this singular pack, MyMedic has provided you with gloves, blister pack, super skin, burn gel, antiseptic towelettes, triple antibiotics, mini topical mod, mini assortment of supplies to clean and treat wounds. Yeah, this contains hand sanitizer, lip balm, sunscreen, hydrocortisone, oral pain relief, and chafing cream. So this is actually its own medical pack in and of itself. Amazing. Also included is a hydration mod, which is super cool because, you know, heat-related injuries sometimes have to do with hydration, and so they prepare for that by providing you with a hydration stick inside your pack. And they also provide you with the mini medication mod. You've got ibuprofen, aspirin, Dramamine, cold and flu meds. It's all here, man. Everything you would need for, honestly, this would be kind of good for a multi-day trip. I think this would be appropriate for just a weekend bag. It's so small. You throw it in your backpack, throw it in your wife's purse, throw it in your satchel or your man purse, whatever it is, man. This can go with you wherever you go, and I highly recommend you always have some form of medical supplies on you. Brought to you by MyMedic. I can't say enough good things about those guys. Wonderful product. Use your IFAK. If you feel that you need to customize it, feel free to do so. If wherever you live in the world or the types of activities that you're engaged in on a day-to-day basis don't make sense with what's included here, just throw in what you need to put in. You know what I mean? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pouches here to organize all of your goods. There's actually all of the things that I just listed, plus room for more here. It's the IFAK. It's everything you need, nothing you don't. And now, speaking of hydration, it is funny that there were hydration sticks inside of that MyMedic product, but we actually chose to include another brand that has a different form of hydration products in this month's box. Check it out. Proper hydration is more than just drinking water. In fact, the overconsumption of water and underconsumption of electrolytes can lead to a fatal condition called hyponatremia, aka water intoxication. This is why an electrolyte supplement could be the difference between life and death. To ensure you and your loved ones are properly hydrated, simply throw 2 of these neutral flavored tablets into any liquid beverage containing 5 critical electrolytes and 9 boosting vitamins. This extremely convenient broad electrolyte supplement is exactly what you need. So these guys took a slightly different route than what traditional supplement companies or electrolyte products normally do. So instead of providing you with a powder stick that has to be funneled into a shaker cup or a bottle, these are actually pills that you could take and swallow like a normal pill, or you can just slip them into your water bottle, shake it up, and then it's going to dissolve and you can just drink your beverage like normal. They're completely unflavored so that you can add it to Gatorade or juice or whatever you want to do. It's not going to alter the flavor, but all of the essential electrolytes that you need are going to be present in these pills. Check it out. So inside your bag you have multiple packets. Each one of these little silver guys contains 2 pills, which is 1 electrolyte serving. You've got a total of 10 individual pouches, so you can use these. Throw 1 or 2 in your overnight bag, throw a couple in your backpack, whatever it is, you can hide them in your vehicle, whatever makes sense. But what I like about these products is that they consider that there are more electrolytes than what most people commonly know about. So hydration is this complex thing that essentially is the balance of dozens of nutrients, including water. I think a lot of people, they think, oh, I'm not hydrated, drink more water. That may not necessarily be the case. We mentioned there hyponatremia. That's an extremely unfortunate scenario. I have personally known people who have lost their lives to hyponatremia during extreme situations where they were profusely sweating, working out in hot environments, drinking plenty of water, but the balance of water to electrolytes was not proper, and so what ends up happening, so electrolytes and electrodes, that's all connected. So you know that your heart actually has electrical pulses pumping through your body that regulate the rhythm of your heart. If you overconsume water and flush the electrolytes from your body, your heart will struggle to continue regulating itself with those electric impulses. It can't regulate itself. It ends up going into a state of shock, and really bad things can happen. You end up dying of a cardiac related event, which is super sad, but it happens. And so that's why we put this stuff in there, and we're not being dramatic when we're like, it could be a life and death scenario. This really could be a life or death scenario. So take your electrolytes. It doesn't matter if you're going on a weekend adventure, if it's camping, if it's hot outside. Maybe you just had a long night of drinking and you need to replenish. Use it. It's fine. It works for that too. Electrolytes are important. There's dozens of electrolytes that need to be accounted for. I think a lot of people also only associate sodium with hydration, and some people know about potassium, but it's more than just those two. And that's why they included every essential electrolyte and mineral in here needed for proper hydration. Try it out. Do your research. Learn a little bit about proper proper hydration and do your best to implement that into your daily life and your training in the whole 9 yards. It's also important to recognize the signs and symptoms of dehydration in your buddies. It's important that you're hydrated, but if you can't see that your buddy's dehydrated, you could end up being a lifesaver if you can recognize those symptoms and stop them before something bad happens. Up next are the Sentinel copper ballistic glasses. Human vision is a crucial component to survival. Unfortunately, our eyes are two of the most fragile and vulnerable parts of our bodies. This is why proper protection is non-negotiable. Created specifically for tactical environments, these copper ballistic glasses ensure maximum protection in a wide variety of circumstances. Featuring an adjustable bridge and flexible non-slip temples, the Sentinel offers maximum comfort and protection. Weighing in at just under an ounce, the Sentinel can be comfortably worn for extended periods of time. Furthermore, these protective glasses feature 65% visible light transmission, making them suitable for both indoor and outdoor operations. Well, first of all, we gotta stop including brands that I don't know how to pronounce the name of. B-O-L-L-E, spelled the same way as Molly. Would that suggest that it's Bali? But I also know that these are not a US-based company, and there's an accent mark over the E. So make it Bole, like chicken bole. That's mole. Chicken bole. Probably Bole. They make some pretty cool optical eyewear. They make pretty solid eyewear. So the team at CrateClub, we probably tried out 10 or 12 different pairs of glasses that they offer. They make a lot of pairs that are specifically used for like construction, blue collar, workplace, that type of protection, but they only offer one product that is designed to be used in tactical environments, and that is the Sentinel. And that is exactly the product that we chose to put in our box for this month. Again, we think about the people that are going to be using our products, and we want to ensure that we provide them with, number one, the most protection possible, and two, products that make sense. So what makes this a tactical product and a superior product to the other things that are offered at Bole is that it is ballistic. In fact, it has a mil-perf rating. It's 324-32 alpha. There is a standard, a legal standard that has been set to where if you want to earn that classification of protection, your products have to meet that standard. That is exactly what's happening here. So these products meet that standard and are going to protect your eyes better than other products could. So let's pop these bad boys open. It comes with a semi-soft case and then an actual soft case over here. I think it comes with, yeah, it comes with some cleaners here. Pre-moistened cleaning wipe. So these are good. Use them if you need them. But let's get to the good stuff here. Ballistic glasses. Here we go. Check these bad boys out. Incredibly light, incredibly comfortable, non-slip. I like these because they are semi-transparent, which is not something you see very often. A lot of people have perfectly clear eye pro for a day or for nighttime operations, and then they'll have shaded eye pro for daytime or sunny operations, but it's not often you have something that can potentially be appropriate for both scenarios, and that's what we've offered here. You may not be able to tell on camera. They call it copper. You don't really get any sort of like copper vibe to it. It doesn't tint anything in that way, but they are semi-shaded, which means that they do offer a little bit of protection from the sun, but are not so dark that they can't be used during nighttime operations. And I think that that's like pretty genius, and that's really what attracted us to this color. A lot of people have clear stuff, a lot of people have their go-to daily sunnies, but there's not a whole lot of options out there for products that can satisfy both needs. So here we are. Great field of view, very, very comfortable. Like I said, non-slip. Over the ears feels great, on top of the nose feels great. Very slim profile. Another problem I have with a lot of optics is that they can't be worn with an ACH or a cap very well. This one is so low profile that it's not going to get in the way of any additional headgear that you might be wearing. So, good stuff. It's ballistic, which means it's shatterproof. It's going to protect your eyes. I highly, highly, highly recommend using this anytime that you are in a potentially dangerous scenario. It comes with a sticker too, for all you people out there that like stickers. What BSSI stands for, we'll never know. Bali, safety, and then SI. Bada bing. Bada boom. Have you ever experienced foggy lenses, goggles, or optics at just the wrong time? For military members, hunters, law enforcement, first responders, and more, effectiveness is proven by critical moments. The last thing anyone wants to experience during those critical moments is hindered vision. That's where Anti-Fog USA comes in. To ensure that you are able to perform at your highest potential during make or break opportunities, Anti-Fog USA has provided you with non-toxic anti-fog spray and a 3-in-1 optics maintenance tool. Both the spray and the tool are designed to be used in wet environments, dry environments, and everything in between. So we're going straight from the safety goggles that we provided you over to two products that will help you to take care of those safety goggles as well as any other optics that you potentially own. So anti-fog spray, not a whole lot of, there's nothing to explain here. Anti-fog spray. Fog sucks. Honestly, moisture buildup on the inside of your lenses can completely make or break your performance during crucial scenarios, right? I've been there. You're like you're rucking through the woods, you don't know where you are, what's going on, and you can't see 4 feet in front of you because you have all this fog built up on the inside of your glasses. It happens. We sweat. It's wet outside, especially depending on what part of the country you're in. So, in order to prevent that unnecessary and obnoxious buildup, you can use something like this, anti-fog spray. Spray it on the inside, spray it on the outside, give it just a few seconds to stick, and then gently wipe it off. It will leave a very, very minor residue that you won't even notice, and that residue is going to create a barrier so that moisture can no longer stick to those lenses. Anti-fog spray. Also, with the anti-fog spray, these two things go together from Anti-Fog USA, is this device that kind of looks like a pen. It's got a little pocket clip on the edge here so you can hook it on to whatever you need to, but in fact, this is 3 tools in one, starting with a brush. Yeah, look at that. A brush. So, you can use this brush to, let's pull our sunglasses back out. You've got your anti-fog spray, you've got your 3-in-1 tool. If you've got dust on your optics, if you've got fog, if you've got moisture buildup, whatever it is, you can use this pen to gently wipe off whatever has built up on your lenses. What's interesting about this pen is it actually has 3 settings. You can completely hide the brush to protect it so you don't get unnecessary gunk on there when it's not in use. You can give it like a half lockout mode there, partially extended. The bristles are going to be shorter. It's a little bit of a tighter grouping so you get a little bit more resistance. Or all the way out, you get the full length of the bristles, a little bit looser, covers a wider area. Nice little product. So that's only one of the 3 tools. If you come to the other end here, pop off the top, you've got 2 products on this end. So this is a little bit more aggressive. This is very much like a felt tip. Kind of feels like a dry erase marker. It's going to be slightly more aggressive so you can get into those corners and you can wipe gunky stuff off that might be more aggressive. Stuff that's stuck on there that the brush can't get off, this is what this would be appropriate for. So then you can take that same product and you can pop it off, flip it around, and now you've got your third tool, which is a sponge-like material. Again, if the other 2 tools are not appropriate, this is probably going to be your best bet. Also of note, this little dry erase tip is sort of a triangular shape. Use it wherever it makes sense. Take care of your glasses. This can be used for personal eye protection. It can be used for weapons optics. It can be used for night vision goggles. It could also be used for camera lenses. For example, I've got this nifty 50 Canon here, and in case you need to take care of that lens, there we go. I did have some dust built up on there though. I got the other side. Probably most appropriate to use the brush. I'm gonna wipe off my lens here. Bang! Good as new. So yeah, I'm sure everyone has multiple lenses and optics in their life. Doesn't matter what you use it for, that little product will be perfect for you. Man, there's so much stuff in here. I'm always amazed at the number of products we cram inside these boxes, especially a small one like this. Up next is just a flashlight. Coming to you in a limited edition Anvil Gray, this is a super bright, pocket-sized EDC flashlight. This USB-C rechargeable flashlight is lightweight, durable, compact, comfortable, and waterproof up to 2 meters. Featuring 3 brightness settings and a dual direction pocket clip, this LED flashlight is perfect for the house, your vehicle, a work bag, a toolbox, or for camping. Look man, I know we sent out a lot of flashlights. We're not gonna stop. But if you noticed, none of the flashlights we've ever sent out, it's never been 2 of the same flashlight. They've all had unique features. They're different sizes, different brightnesses, and that kind of makes them appropriate for different scenarios. I'm a big believer that you really can't have too many flashlights. flashlights. I think they should be stored throughout the house. You should keep one in your bag potentially. You should have one in your weekend bag. You have them in your vehicle. You have them in your wife's vehicle, your kids' vehicles, whatever. It's better to have a plethora of flashlights and have options to choose from than to not have any at all in the moments that you do need something like that. So like we said, this is just a perfect little EDC flashlight, dual direction clip, meaning it can be stored this way or this way, whatever's comfortable for you. It's got 3 different brightness settings. You're looking at, I believe, 5 lumens for the lowest setting, 330 lumens for the middle setting, and then up to 1,000 lumens for its brightest setting. What we're looking at here is actually that middle setting. When the flashlight is off, if you half press the button on the back, you will cycle through the different settings. Yeah, that's 5. You can barely see that there. Up next is going to be the 330, 330, and then 1,000. Pretty bright. Anvil gray, which is kind of cool. I really like the color of this thing. It's got some weight to it. Feels like a trustworthy product. I know you guys have seen like those super crappy flashlights that are this size, but they're like giveaway items at like a 5K or whatever, and this is not that. This is a nice flashlight. It's perfect. You can clip it on you. It's not going to like weigh you down though. It's not going to be obnoxious to carry by any means. You can make it literally your everyday carry. You have the dual direction pocket clip, throw it in your pocket, part of your work bag, whatever it might be. Great little flashlight. I hope you put it to use. Oh, of note, that flashlight does also come with a USB cord, a lanyard, as well as extra O-rings that can be used to replace the ones that are on there in the event that you are in water scenarios. So, good stuff. 2 more products to show you. Hang with me. Up next is a super unique item from Dango. Known for their extremely high quality modular wallets, Dango now presents the M1 Maverick Rail Wallet. Described by Dango as a quote-unquote different breed of wallet, this product is different than anything else on the market. Featuring 6061 aerospace grade aluminum, this wallet is machined to absolute perfection. The M1 Maverick offers RFID protection inside the back cavity and can fit up to 9 cards total plus cash. This wallet also features a patent-pending quick-release rail mechanism that not only allows for easy access, but also allows ID cards or badges to be scanned without them having to be removed completely from the wallet. Furthermore, the M1 Maverick also features a grippy silicone band that hugs the frame, keeping cash or additional cards secure. So yeah, Dango is known for making all sorts of cool tactical stuff. They've made wallets in the past, but this is their latest and greatest. I don't think anyone's ever been upset with the things that they've made in the past, but they continue to build upon the things that they have created, and they find ways to improve. This is the latest and greatest from Dango. So when you pop open the little metal case, yours will not come with an American Express. I've already slipped mine in there just so I could show you what it looks like. You'll notice that it's going to come with a little bit of 550 cord. This is not, it comes in your box, but it's not going to be automatically attached to the wallet. I just threw it on there so you could see what it looks like. It might be easy to grab your wallet if you want to use the little lanyard, or it's just extra 550 cord, and extra 550 cord never hurt anybody. But this is what the wallet itself looks like. What's interesting about this is, so like they said, you can store up to 9 cards total. It's 4 on one side and 5 on the other. Now, there's a distinct difference between one side of the wallet versus the other. One is completely exposed, and it was meant to be that way. The other side actually has a plate that protects it. It's RFID protected. So if you store your cards behind that plate, they're going to be safe against any sort of cyber attack. Once your cards have been clipped into this side, again, this is the non-RFID protected side, they're not coming out. That's one card. I know it's just one. You could stuff more in there, but once they're in there, it's not coming out. That being said, it's very easy to slide it out and access it. In fact, they include this little notch at the bottom which allows you to stick your thumb in and then display your cards. If you had multiple in there, you could feather them out and choose which one you need from that stack. A lot of times the cards that are in the middle of a stack are hard to reach, not so much with this technology. So that card's secure. On this side where I have the cash stored, it's currently secured by a silicone band. Super grippy, super tactical. My cash is safe. It feels good here. But if I remove this cash, you can see this plate that has the RFID protection technology. So I'm going to pull my AMX out of this side, deploy this plate, and slide my card in. So of note, once you have cards secured on this side with this protection plate. They're not going to clip in the same way that they did on the other side. So if you give it like an aggressive shake, they might fly out. But it is super cool that they have this technology so that you can protect your cards from any sort of cyber attacks. What's genius about this is that if you decide to wear this product like a lanyard or have it on display, you could go up to like a check-in point and scan your ID without having to remove it from the wallet itself, and that's super convenient. Furthermore, Dango has a long series of accessories that can be added to or used in conjunction with this wallet. For example, I do know that they have a multi-tool that clips into, it's like credit card shaped multi-tool, specifically designed to be used with their wallets. It is compatible with this one, so you can slide that multi-tool into the secured railing here, and you've got even more tools with your tactical wallet. Super cool product. You've got multiple loops here for lanyards. Again, you don't have to put the 550 cord on there. It's included in your box. I just want to show you what that looks like. Dango produces some really top tier stuff. I'm looking forward to playing with this one, seeing if it replaces what I currently use, but I really can't say enough good things about this product. Hope you guys enjoy it. Hope you put it to use. Let's drive on. And last but not least, this is a special item, and I'm very excited that we were able to include this in our box. It's the Maglula Loader and Unloader. The Gen 1 magazine loader slash unloader from Maglula was one of the most popular speed loaders to ever hit the market. While the Gen 1 proved its effectiveness for 17 solid years, Maglula now seeks to improve upon their iconic design by presenting the Gen 2. More compact, lighter, and smoother than the previous generation, the new loader fits and releases from magazines by a magazine coupler. Designed to be used with any metal or plastic 5.56/223 magazine, this thumb-saving device will forever change the way you load ammunition. So, Maglula makes the Lula. This is a Lula. I don't know why they do that. The Gen 1, I think anyone who's ever been to the range, they're in the firearms community, has seen the Gen 1 from Maglula. It's iconic. Everyone has one. It's affordable, it's simple, it's reliable, and it works. It saves your thumbs. It's great. Never in my life did I ever think that they would go on to produce a Gen 2, but they did, and it's actually significantly different from the Gen 1. So let me show you how this thing works. So again, it's meant for 5.56/223, 300 blackout, same, it'll fit. Check it out. So what you can do is, you'll notice that there's a hole on one side here. This is the area in which you're going to feed the ammunition. So you want it to face this direction. This is how the ammunition sits inside the magazine, and this is the direction that you want to have your speed loader sit. Now what's super cool is it fits right on top. That's it. It's right on there. It's secured by this little tab over here. Pull it off, stick it back on, and once it's on, it's on. It doesn't come off unless you want to pull it off. So after we have this thing sitting on my magazine, which is actually one of the significant improvements from the Gen 1. So the Gen 1, you had to have constant tension on it in order to slide in more rounds. Not so much with this one. You don't have to like push it on yourself or push it onto the table to keep adding more ammunition. Once this one's locked on there, it's actually pretty secure. And then you'll notice what the previous generation did not have was this lever. And this is the technology that makes the Gen 2 so interesting. So right now you can see that this needs to be depressed in order for me to make room to add more rounds. When I pull this lever back, it has now depressed the spring so that I can now add ammunition. I can now add rounds into my magazine. Check it out. That's it. That's all it takes. Lever forward. It is now depressed. Add a round. Lever back, add a round. Lever forward, add a round. Let's do it over here. So again, you can just flip this lever forward or backward. It actually alternates, which is super interesting. You don't have to go forward, backward with every new round. You just have to change the position of the lever one time. And it's that easy. There's no effort. Your thumbs are saved, your thumbnails are safe. There's literally no effort whatsoever. And then you can fill this thing all the way up just like you normally would, and then you pop it off and you're good to go. That's awesome. Even cooler, it is both a speed loader and a speed unloader. I don't even know how this part works, but you slap this bad boy on there just like you did earlier, point it down, and that's it. You just change the angle at which you're using it, rapidly move the lever, and all your ammunition falls out. It's so easy. I've only got a few rounds here, but I'm going to show you again what this looks like. So there's nothing in here. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. Just like that. Again, when you're done, pop the thing off. Your rounds are in there, you're good to go. Say for whatever reason you don't want to fire the rounds that are currently in your magazine, pop the speed loader / unloader back on, point it downwards, and just use the lever. Why is it so easy? It's so nice. I'm incredibly impressed by what they can do over there with just some simple machinery. The whole thing is plastic. It's a very strong polymer. They've got their signature look on there. And another interesting feature, which I don't even see as necessary, but they think about it anyway, in order to prevent damage to your lever when it's not currently sitting on a magazine, this lever can be hidden inside the body of the speed loader itself. So now it's going to take up less room. This end is less likely to be broken, and so whenever you want to use it, you just pull it back up and you get to work. When you're done, hide it back down in there. It's amazing. It's too easy. If I can do it, anybody can do it. So that wraps up supply drop number 24. It also wraps up the year of 2023. Again, I can't express my most sincere gratitude for this community. I think you guys are really cool people. I'm thankful that you have allowed me to at least attempt to keep you entertained. I'm doing my best here to spread knowledge, to spread positivity, and to keep everyone prepared for the inevitable problems that life is going to throw at you. You can't protect yourself against every potential threat or scenario that could ever possibly exist, but you can damn sure try. And that's exactly what we do here at CrateClub, is we give you the tools and the knowledge for success, and even better, we connect you with a community of people that have like minds. So again, my name is Austin. I wish you guys a happy holidays and a happy new year. Reach out to us. Please send us your questions. Reach out to us on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, you name it, we're present. YouTube, we're there. So reach out to us, say hello, hit us up with questions. We'd love to hear from you. See you around.